Her name is Becky Lynch.
The longest reigning Raw Women's Champion in history.
I really am in a whole different league than the rest of them dopes. When you're the man, you make history every time you step foot in this ring. I have called every shot. Look up and down my record. I am the champion who has beaten them all. I'm the best, and there is not a woman on this roster that can tell me different.
Oh my God! Shayna Baszler!
Hello, Becky. I'm Shayna.
Merciless, lawless, sadistic, known for putting her opponents on the shelf, Shayna Baszler!
The former NXT Women's Champion attacking Becky Lynch from behind! Oh my God!
What in the world?
Shayna Baszler, he's biting Becky Lynch!
Becky.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. The winner of that match gets to face you at WrestleMania. The Elimination Chamber match is held in a cage. You know where I came from? I'm a cage fighter. I'm going to chew through every other competitor in that cage.
This Elimination Chamber is owned by Shayna Baszler.
Baszler has single-handedly wiped out every other superstar in this match. Oh my God! That is absolutely brutal! Shayna Baszler's going to WrestleMania!
When I take that title, it will destroy Becky Lynch. What Becky Lynch can expect at WrestleMania is to lose.
Remember? You want to put your hands on the man. You want to sink your little rat's teeth into my flesh. Do I look like prey to you? I do believe in my bones that you are underestimating me. Normal people like me don't beat trained killers like you. Except I do.
Disorder!
I did.
Becky Lynch is the champion!
And I will again.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! It's Shayna Baszler!
Becky, at WrestleMania, I am going to take the Raw Women's Championship, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm going to tear the living out of you.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to celebrate your Monday Night Messiah. I am here to speak your truths.
The Black Hand of Raw, accompanied by his disciples, AOP and Murphy.
These men around me are the only ones that give me the respect I deserve. I am here to lead us all into the future. It is time for us to seek out the lesser than, the non-compliant, and eradicate them.
Kevin Owens is all alone.
Kevin became an example. If you stand alone, you will fall. This is the gospel of the Monday Night Messiah.
Oh my God! No one cares! No one cares!
You think that you're doing everything you can to make this company better.
Can't imagine the frustration Kevin Owens is feeling right now.
All you have accomplished is to turn yourself to a miserable, insufferable prick.
Oh no! Stunner! Owens isn't standing for Rollins and his disciples.
I have never tried to be something I'm not.
You just keep talking. You know what I do is just keep fighting.
Kevin's gonna have to learn things the hard way.
You have crucified me since day one.
Kevin can name the time, he can name the place, because when I get my hands on Kevin Owens, he will be crucified.
Since you issued the challenge, I've been thinking a lot. I have my answer. It's going to happen at WrestleMania.
I don't get it, Kev. You just continue to refuse to fall in line. What's your problem, Kev? You picked WrestleMania, of all places, to try to make an example out of me. Do you know my track record at WrestleMania?
You talked about all those WrestleMania moments. You need to be honest with yourself.
I am your Monday Night Messiah.
You're not a messiah when I beat you. And I take my WrestleMania moment from you.
Failure after failure after failure. In WrestleMania, I become a god.
What would WrestleMania season be without me? And being the humble man I am, I can honestly say I am the greatest superstar on any roster, in any era. AJ Styles drew the attention of the wrong individual. The Undertaker has taken moments from me. Not once, but twice. What was it, Taker? Was it your ego? Was it the spotlight? Whatever it is, it's gonna cost you. Because I want you at WrestleMania. Hey. 15 years ago, I'd maybe have been a little bit hesitant about calling The Undertaker out. I don't see this mythical monster anymore. I don't see this phenom anymore. What I do see is a broken down old man named Mark Calloway. I don't know what keeps him coming back, but I've got a pretty good idea. It's his wife. It's Michelle McCool. Hey, Michelle, I hope you're watching at home. And she plays him like a fiddle. Anything and everything she wants, she gets. Despite her husband getting in this ring and getting hurt every time he steps in it now. Undertaker, your wife is gonna run you into the ground. And I'm gonna help her.
The Undertaker is furious because he arrived to the ring expecting this contract signing.
Hey, Taker!
Undertaker, Mark, you are a shell of your former self. Again, I think I know whose fault this is. It's your wife's. She helps you dust off that crusty old jacket hat and embarrass yourself. You know what? Huh? You take it. You take it, huh?
Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. The Undertaker. The lights went out and no one could hide from The Undertaker. And AJ Styles furious in the backstage area.
Where has he gone? Who is this man?
I don't want the Mark Calloway that's posted selfies.
I want The Undertaker from yesteryear. That's who I want. I'm gonna bring back the dead man in a match that he would love to be in. A boneyard match. As I said I was gonna bury you. I got the perfect place. I got the perfect plot for you. And ironically enough, it is the same plot that Michelle McCool, your wife, picked out when she buried your career.
Here comes the queen.
Talk about raw power, athleticism, agility, strength.
Charlotte Flair is going to WrestleMania.
Charlotte has earned an opportunity to reclaim her throne at the biggest event in entertainment, WrestleMania.
So everyone wants to know who I'm going to choose to face. I've held all the gold 10 times.
There are few better in the world than Charlotte Flair.
But the queen still wants all the gold.
This is my brutality!
The brass, the brazen, the bold Rhea Ripley, NXT Women's Champion.
I don't wait for things. I get up, get out, and do what needs to be done until I get what I want. If you're gonna challenge for any title at WrestleMania, well,
What the hell?
The queen is back!
So I thought about it, and I'll see you at WrestleMania.
The ultimate mic drop from Charlotte Flair.
when I first came to WWE, everyone would always say that I looked exactly like Charlotte. Oh, she's a mini Charlotte. For my entire career here, I've been trying my best so I didn't get compared to her. So yeah, I wanted to be a superstar, but I also wanted to be myself. Charlotte's dad, Rick, he used to say,
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
and that pretty much means that to be the best, you have to beat the best. And Charlotte Flair is considered one of the best in this business. I'm gonna beat the best to be the best.
Rhea, I'm going to take you to deep waters.
Flair looking to decimate Rhea Ripley.
And I'm going to drown the fastest rising star in the WWE.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh my! You gotta be kidding me. The rated R superstar! Edge is here! It's been 9 long years.
9 years ago, I was medically disqualified from ever doing this again. But I refused to live in a world of what ifs. I got in the best shape of my life at 46 years old so I could step back in here and end my career on my terms. I have grit.
It's no secret that I have somewhat of a self-destructive personality. When I dug a hole too deep to get myself out of, there was one guy and pulled me up out of that hole. And it was you. You're a brother to me, you're family to me. Welcome home, Edge. Last night, feeling that chemistry that only we have, that was special. What if Rated RKO got back together one more time? family to me.
Beth Phoenix is here tonight to provide us with a medical update regarding her husband, Edge.
You think that I would hug you or shake your hand after what you did to my husband, you son of a bitch?
The Royal Rumble wasn't a one-off. Edge thought that he was going to start competing. I knew better. I knew that someone was going to put your husband in a wheelchair or worse. And I wanted you to have a husband. I wanted your 2 little daughters to have their father. You know what, Beth? I love your girls and I love Edge more than you ever could. Truth hurts, don't it? I love your girls and I love Edge more than you ever could.
This isn't love. You don't love me, Randy. You're jealous. We're a lot alike, but we have one major difference, and that's grit. It makes you so jealous that a guy like me had to work for everything and got it. I didn't have it handed to me. It's pretty simple now, man. At WrestleMania, if you got the guts, it's Edge versus Orton in a last man standing match. This is not a story that you dictate. This is not a story that you write. I write this story. And at WrestleMania, you won't stand back up.
You may be writing this story, but at WrestleMania, I'm gonna write the last chapter and end it.
John Cena is back!
My heart is beating out of my chest. So what am I doing at WrestleMania?
Came up from the bottom, so the struggle's all I know. Keep my friends at a distance, but my enemies real close, man.
John Cena is the champion!
This for my father, this for my bro. Hands full of fire, I'm straight to go. This is all I know. All I know. This for my honor, this for my squad. Heart full of fire, I'ma give it all I got. Yeah, this is all I know. This is all I know.
I know my role has changed. I'm doing the right thing. This year, WrestleMania should go on without John Cena. Because I know you are all passionate about the future of the WWE, and I feel you because I am too. I accepted a challenge because I believe in what I said. WWE needs to invest in its future. In my opinion, Bray Wyatt is not that future.
It's good to see you again, John. You don't really think we think that you care about the future, do we? I mean, John Cena cares about John Cena, right? And 6 years ago, at WrestleMania, you took something from me.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
One day I stopped fighting the voices. You had your chance. You failed against John Cena. And I started listening to him. And I realize now, if it wasn't for John Cena, the Firefly Funhouse, it wouldn't even exist. You broke me, John, with the Fiend. He put me back together. In fact, he wants you to step into our world of madness and mayhem. A world where anything goes and the fun never ends. So he is officially challenging you to a Firefly Funhouse match at WrestleMania.
This WrestleMania match is going to accomplish what should have happened 6 years ago, ending the existence of the most overhyped, overvalued, overprivileged WWE superstar.
He is waiting at WrestleMania.
The Fiend has dominated the WWE landscape with uncertainty, fear, and panic.
It's going to be a slaughter.
I will not panic. I sure as hell am not afraid.
John, after he's done with you,
at WrestleMania,
you're gonna play with us?
I expose the Fiend as an embarrassment.
My entire career, since I was 15 years old, all I've heard is potential, potential, potential. It's the one thing that was always attached to me. But you can't live on potential forever.
13 eliminations for Brock Lesnar. Every single man in the Royal Rumble match has been eliminated by Lesnar.
Brock was on the rampage. He's a measuring stick of this industry. This was my chance.
Number 16. Drew McIntyre.
There's never been anyone in WWE who has dominated the roster quite like Brock Lesnar. And then, Brock Lesnar ran into me.
Claymore kick! McIntyre eliminates Lesnar!
I could tell by the look in his eyes. He knew I wasn't like everybody else around here.
Drew McIntyre's going to WrestleMania!
I'm gonna beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
The main event of WrestleMania is a sham.
I was 21 years old. Mr. McMahon himself proclaimed me as the future of the company. Guess how many world titles I've won since then?
Drew McIntyre has never had an opportunity at a WWE Championship.
Drew McIntyre is a hyped up fraud.
As hard as it is to admit, there's only one person I can blame for that. I lost passion at the time. I was in my own head. This guy's the future. I was concerned one day they're just gonna say Drew's the past. In the end, I'll be damned if the world's gonna remember Drew McIntyre as an idiot playing air guitar.
At WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar is going to F5 Drew McIntyre and be done with Drew McIntyre. Since 2002, Brock Lesnar has massacred WWE.
The most volatile,
the most dangerous,
most decorated competitor,
predator
in the history
in all of WWE.
Brock Lesnar is the greatest champion to ever stand in a WWE ring. How in the hell can Drew McIntyre pin Brock Lesnar? He can't! He can't! He can't!
Oh, Claymore!
We're invading Suplex City and demolishing that bitch to the ground.
The hype is real.
I'm just as big, just as fast.
Drew McIntyre cannot beat Brock Lesnar.
The biggest match of Drew McIntyre's career.
This has been 19 long years.
Drew McIntyre is going to be just another wannabe that tried.
Finally, Drew McIntyre fulfills his destiny.
You can't beat Brock Lesnar.
I have to win.
He can!
I'm gonna kick that head off his body, and finally, Drew McIntyre will be WWE Champion.